But how to even address that when they don't have fundamentals? So now we are attending to fundamentals. That's not my business, but I'm doing it.
Which was something I was going to ask you also,
I
Sadhguru.
even have to see how the people of a particular state or states have water to drink. Huh?
Yes.
Is this my job? It's not my job. Everybody is asking, Sadhguru, why are you breaking your head on it?
Yes.
I said, if they don't have water to drink, how do I even tell them to meditate? Huh?
That's right. And which again comes back to that. Sadhguruji, I was going to ask you, like, you could just sit in a place and just be,
Of
but could
course.
you just be?
Yes, I could.
No, 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 but then there's so much work to be done.
Work is by choice for me. I have no compulsion that I must work. There's no such thing. I don't think it's my duty to do it. I don't think I have to do it. It's just my choice because we have the ability to do, I thought let's do it.
All right. Sadhguruji, I see the window of a lady, her kitchen. She's working in that kitchen. वो steel के बर्तन, वो simple सी life चल रही है वहाँ पे. And I'm thinking, she's living on the banks of the Ganga. I have traveled thousands of miles just to see this, to experience it, but she has it. On the other hand, she's looking towards my hotel, possibly if she
No, she
sees
wants to
me,
go to Mumbai.
and she wants to go to Mumbai. And she wants to be maybe rich, famous, have a career, send her kids to a big school. So there I am looking at her and saying, wow, what a location, what blessing. And it's the other way around from the other way.
As I said earlier, subtler things in life, especially transcendence, becomes relevant only when survival is well taken care of. People keep asking me, Sadhguru, what is the way to revive spiritual process in this country? I say, economic development, economic development, economic development. Because widespread economic development and economic well-being is needed, only then spiritual process will thrive. That is how this land became such a spiritual space, because for thousands of years there was economic well-being, so that people could look for something more. When you're empty in your stomach, you don't want any subtler aspect, you want your stomach to be full. So this is very important, that if we do not bring widespread economic well-being, then spiritual process will not live. It'll be only in the books. Living spirituality will happen only when survival is well taken care of.
Though having said that, Sadhguruji, they do say that in our country, you do wonder how come people who are not so well off also manage to be happy, because they have this cultural…
Yes, see, we have this cultural advantage, but don't bank on it for too long. If you keep people poor forever and think culture will take care of them, no. Slowly culture is getting destroyed, you can see that. You can see everywhere, slowly culture is eroding because there is no living spiritual process. There is only archival spiritual process. There are still many wonderful people who are on the spiritual path, so it is still living, but not living as a widespread process as this country was. At one time, this land, everybody on this land was a spiritual seeker, nearly 100%. So that was a living spiritual society. So this is why the ideas of being spiritual has gotten all convoluted. They think now spirituality means you must go to Himalayas or to go to Kashi or you must give up everything. All this came only because it became a fringe. Hardcore remained, rest of them went away because they all got busy with survival process. If survival was not a issue, then there would be 100% spiritual process across the country. But today we are trying to prevent that. See, we think the moment we are reasonably well-to-do, everybody imitating the West are going into intoxicants. They think that's the way to be well. See, if you really want to be well, you must be alert, all your faculties must be intact. Putting your faculties to sleep is not a way to enjoy life. See, only
Yes.
if you can see better, hear better, feel better, taste
Absolutely.
better, everything is enhanced, only then you experience life in a higher way. But right now we are thinking by intoxicating ourselves, by putting our faculties to sleep or chemically stimulating it, we think our life will be better. Because of this, there is an impediment. So I've been constantly speaking about this. In the next 15-20 years, if you don't awaken spiritual process, maybe in another 30 to 40 years' time or maybe 60, 70 years' time, 90% of the human population will be on chemicals. To be healthful, they need chemicals. To be peaceful, they need chemicals.
Yeah.
To be joyful, they need chemicals. To be ecstatic, they have ecstasy. So once 90% of the population is on chemicals, then you can't talk to them. Those who are chemically on, you cannot
Yes.
talk to them because there's no point, there's nobody to talk to there. There's
Yes.
nobody to talk to because they have become slaves of what they consume. It's very difficult to talk to them.
Sadhguruji, I've always been wanting to ask you, we're the youngest country in the world, one of the…
Have you ever felt like your own mind is working against you? Days that start with a fog of confusion and end in mental fatigue. Your thoughts scattered, your focus fleeting, your inner world a storm of noise. We live in an age of information, yet feel a deep lack of clarity. We chase endless stimulation, yet lose our connection to our own innate intelligence. But what if I told you there's a path? A way to unlock the full potential of your mind, to cultivate sharpness, and to find profound inner stillness without retreating from the world. Thousands around the world have walked this path, guided by the timeless science of yoga. Many started exactly where you are, feeling mentally stuck, overwhelmed, and searching for a way to expand their own capabilities. They believed their intelligence was a fixed trait, a limit they could never surpass. And yet, they discovered within themselves a capacity for growth they never imagined was possible.
Shambhavi Mudra. Like diabetes, hypertension, asthma, eating disorders, and many of these kinds which are all essentially generated from within, all these things can be quelled from within if only we are willing to pay a certain level of attention to the innermost dimension of who we are. Inner engineering is a powerful process of approaching the inner core of who you are in a scientific manner, and this is definitely a way to create a healthful life.
Now, that same transformative power is available to you right here, right now, through the profound wisdom shared by Sábio. The journey begins with a simple, yet revolutionary understanding. Your brain is not a static object. It is alive, dynamic, and capable of remarkable growth. Recent scientific studies are only now beginning to confirm what the yogic tradition has known for millennia. Through dedicated and precise practices, you can literally grow your brain, enhancing its function and expanding your intellectual and perceptual abilities. Imagine a daily practice, just 21 minutes of your time, being the catalyst for a monumental shift. Within just a few months, this small commitment can bring about a significant improvement in your mental clarity, your sharpness of thought, and your overall intelligence.
So, something that I particularly noticed is how comfortable I am within myself. My insecurities seem to have reduced a lot. My relationship with others also had improved significantly. I think I became more inclusive than what I was before.
Up until Shambhavi in January 2021, I've just been living with pain in the body. The first result I'd like to point out about Shambhavi Kriya is that it's had a tremendous effect on my physical well-being. Somehow, some way, I don't know the science behind it, but it's keeping me free of pain. Being able to sit without noticing my body for long periods of time, that has just had tremendous impact on my mental and emotional stability.
Took inner engineering. Like I said, this
is not a mystical promise. It is a tangible, verifiable outcome of applying a powerful inner technology. The yogic sciences offer a direct method to engineer your interiority, to cultivate a mind that is not a source of turmoil, but a brilliant instrument of perception. At the heart of this transformation lies a practice of immense power and antiquity, Surya Kriya. While many are familiar with Surya Namaskar, which is a beautiful salutation to the sun, Surya Kriya operates on a much deeper, more fundamental level. It is not merely a physical exercise or a gesture of reverence. It is a potent spiritual process designed to activate the inner sun. What does this mean? Within your own system lies a reflection of the grand cosmos. The sun, the source of all life and energy on this planet, has a correspondent within you, the solar plexus or Manipura chakra. Surya Kriya is a meticulous and powerful practice that systematically awakens this inner solar energy.
Shambhavi Mahamudra, just a simple practice for 21 minutes increases brain function and neuronal regeneration. This means as you grow old, you will become more intelligent. Usually young people think you're getting stupid. Yes, your brain is actually growing, you understand? It's getting better by the day. Now there is scientific evidence. We always knew this, but today a meter has to say it. If a man says it, it's not true. If a man says it, it's doubtful. But a meter has to say it. Now the meters are saying it. The meters are saying your brain is actually growing by doing a simple 21-minute practice. And you don't believe the meter. You just do the practice for 3 months and see, you will see how clear and how smart your mind is suddenly. Surya Kriya is a powerful process of activating the sun within you. When I say activating the sun within you, sun is in every aspect of whatever you see on this planet. Fundamentally, it is a solar energy which is driving life on this planet. So when we do Surya Kriya, we want to generate that energy within the system. There is a cousin to Surya Kriya, which is a Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is a kind of practice that evolved out of Surya Kriya. Surya Namaskar is largely a way of saluting the sun, but Surya Kriya has more spiritual intentions. Surya Kriya has more powerful connotations attached to it.
When this inner sun is ignited, it brings a profound balance to your entire system. It stabilizes your body, calms your mind, and aligns your energies, creating the perfect foundation for life to blossom within you. Unlike Surya Namaskar, which is about paying homage, Surya Kriya is about internalizing and embodying that solar power. It is a way to generate a stable, lasting source of energy and light from within, sustaining and nourishing every aspect of your being. This awakening of inner energy is the key to unlocking your true potential. When your system is balanced and energized, your mind naturally becomes clear and incisive. The fog lifts, the mental chatter subsides, and you are left with a profound sense of presence and capability. This is the state where intelligence is not just about processing information, but about profound perception and insight. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, Sadhguru reminds us of a fundamental truth that underpins this entire journey. The grace of yoga is always present.
The grace of yoga is always upon you. Just keep yourself open. Keeping yourself open means keep your normal concerns aside. Who is thinking what about you, what is happening, what is not happening for you? Just leave that aside. You're breathing, you're alive, this is the greatest thing. Become available to the grace of yoga. This will become a fantastic thing. It's not far away, it's within you.
It is a boundless, ever-available force, like the very air we breathe. It is not something we must earn or strive for in a desperate chase. Our only task is to make ourselves available to it, to become open and receptive. This requires a conscious decision to set aside the burdens we carry, our worries about what others think, our anxieties about the world around us, the endless loops of our own thoughts. It means cultivating a state of simple, willing openness. The Academy is an online platform designed to guide you on a journey of balance and self-transformation. Inside, you'll find exclusive video lessons and teachings inspired by Sadhguru, one of the world's most respected masters of yoga, meditation, and conscious living. You'll discover how to quiet the mind and awaken your inner energy, how to nourish your body with awareness and vitality, and how to bring spirituality into your daily life, even amidst the noise of the city. These teachings have already transformed millions of lives across the planet. Entrepreneurs, artists, parents, professionals, ordinary people who rediscovered the joy of simply being. Because yoga is not just exercise, it's a science of inner alignment. When practiced consciously, it reorganizes your body, mind, and energy. For less than $20 per month, you'll have unlimited access to all content inside the online Yoga Academy. You'll receive yoga practices for beginners and intermediates, guided meditations to calm the mind, teachings about healthy eating and conscious living. New exclusive lessons added every month. You can watch anytime, anywhere, at your own rhythm, in your own space. No rush, no pressure, only presence. Maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for, a gentle reminder that it's time to take care of yourself, to turn inward, to reconnect with the essence of who you truly are. Click the link in the description of this video or visit our channel's homepage and join the online Yoga Academy Wise Guru today. We're available only 100 vacancies, and the first 10 people to sign up will win 3 ebooks from Sadhguru. So register now by clicking on the link that is in the description of this video.